Hey y'all, welcome to another What Else Is Going On, aka We Go podcast episode. Y'all, I have the funny, fabulous, incomparable Alexander Diane Rogers gracing my presence, my YouTube, my podcast. When I tell you, I sent him a text and he was like, "Yep, let's make it happen." Alex is truly, truly, truly one of a kind. He is so special, so smart, so funny, and I'm just glad that he's here. Thank you for coming, Alex.
Anytime.
And y'all see he has his baby. For those of y'all that are listening, you can't see that he has one of the most gorgeous dogs. I'm not a pet person. My family is. They love pets. My kids have said before, jokingly, I guess they're joking, that I ruined their childhood because I didn't get them a dog. But my family didn't grow up as dog people. So it's very different. Whereas his family, my husband's family did. But I have to say, this animal, it's not even an animal. This being is absolutely gorgeous. Look at the eyes. In that pose, he kind of reminds me of a fawn, like a deer almost.
He is like they're called deer-legged chihuahuas because they are the tall chihuahua.
Wow.
He's like 5 kilograms, and he has like this fawn like color, like it's black, and then it goes to light brown, and it's light brown all through his face.
Gorgeous.
My little giraffe dog.
Yes. Now you said 5 kilograms. Is a kilogram the same as a kilo?
No.
Okay, because I was thinking Coke immediately when you. Okay.
No. He weighs less than a kilo. There's less coke. There's less cocaine than this dog. There's more cocaine than this dog.
That is hilarious.
He's snortable, I guess.
Yes, he's so well. Speaking of a Chihuahua, he's a bit quieter than the Chihuahuas that I watched this past Sunday on The Real Housewives of Potomac. So I want to start out. I'm asking all of my guests this: if you had to compare what Potomac is to you, what would it be? And I'm going to give you an example. I say it's cotton candy. It's not heavy. It's light. It's like fun when you first get into it. You don't want to eat too much of it. And then you're like, it's enough. It's not sustainable. If I want to be sustained food wise, I'll go to Salt Lake City. That's my steak. That's my potato. My recent guest, shout out to Bonnie, she said that Potomac to her is popcorn. You just have a taste for it. It smells good as it's cooking. Then you get it and you're like, after you're eating for a while, it's like, oh, the kernels are in my teeth. It's a little salty. It's a little buttery. So that's what it is to her, popcorn. So if you had to compare, what would it be?
I would say it's like a Thanksgiving potluck. Some dishes are amazing that you look forward to, and there's some things you're just not going to eat.
Yes, that is very true. Almost like an office potluck, except for the office potluck, I'm not eating from nobody's house if I don't know you. Okay. But that's good. So, okay. So what are you looking forward to when it comes to Potomac?
Stacy's mac and cheese.
Wait.
But also, I would say there is the fun of people bringing spectacular failures. Like, I would say Kay is stuffing with hair in it. It's so spectacularly bad. All you can do is take a picture and laugh. Let's talk about Angel. Angel's turkey with shit stuffing. So bad, all you can do is now who put the feces in the stuffing? Somebody mixed the fertilizer with the stuffing, and that's how you get Angel. But her husband's thighs.
Alex, please.
No, her husband's thighs. You see, Monique, I need you to shut your mouth all, find each and every fuck and shut it up, because look at the mountain you married. That nigga is ugly as the day is long. You need to be grateful you are one of the most beautiful creatures walking the planet so that your genes and his genes could make a decent human. But oh Lord, you can't pass them genes straight on. Look at the mama. Look at his mama. I thought that was the turtle from the land before time that my grandmama took me to see. Yes, I did. That triceratops looking thing. Yes, she was. And passed them genes on to her son. And the only way he got pussy was football. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Now you look at Angel's husband. Child, my pussy wet. So I can absolutely see Angel being in love with that man and him being in love with her catfish or not. She did just have some children. Let her body get back.
Yes.
So Monique, I know you had remember Brooke brought up on my channel. Remember when that pastor told you he got you out of that red
Don't do it.
pickup truck? Angel did not have that life story. She married him because he was just fine and beautiful and could play football. That's a man I would let cheat in peace. Now, Chris Samuel ain't nobody cheating on that. He ain't cheating because he know you got to pay. He cheats with the credit card. He cheats with the swipe. Now, her man could cheat in peace. He could give it. People would throw it just for free.
Just for free.
Free.
Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, welcome Alex Rogers.
I mean, but that is night and day. Her man is fine.
And the way that they are truly reaching to find something.
And the fact that all of that was blown when they cut the camera over to her and Bobby, and she was telling Bobby, I don't want to spend time with them. Like, I can hang out with y'all in the day, and then we go home at night. Like, I don't need that type of a girls trip. And if you've got young kids, I can, because that goes so fast. I can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Also get the girls being like, well, why aren't you, staying with us? Because you're mean bitches.
I was going to say, and that should be their argument, not trying to turn it into something's wrong with her marriage. Keep it on why you don't want to be with us. And then that could be the source of conflict.
It can't be, because they're not that stupid and they know it's obvious.
That's true. They
know that Bravo will roll tape if they ever say, why wouldn't she want to be with us?
Right.
The whole previous season.
That's true.
Y'all have not been here for her. I mean, like, I would say, Angel, like, you letting Giselle get to you. Because I would say this, well, I may not look like that in real life, but I'd much rather look like this than like you.
Listen.
I can keep a husband. My husband isn't having children on me. He's not doing that to me, and he's not doing that to the children he had. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the fact that you could not find a decent father but continue to procreate. Let's talk about that. How girls feel about that. I'll cut the cunt. Right here, right now.
Yeah.
I will go right for your jugular. I will go right for your mothering.
That is, and she can't, the crazy, not even the crazy thing. We've seen it time and time again. Giselle can't handle when people come at her harder than she comes at them.
The only way to go at Giselle is to ask her why she stayed is to really get into the root of her life, the root of her embarrassments, to bring it up, to throw it in her face. You've got to be as nasty as possible with her.
Yes.
You really have to put her face in the shit so she doesn't do it again.
That's going to be the title of our episode, by the way. I'm texting myself for the jugular because I know that's what this episode is going to be. So let me just title it right now.
Now, I love how you have been so boots on the ground with everything that has gone on with Potomac to prison. Hold on, I gotta grab some water on that lap.
Okay.
Ooh. Potomac to prison, honey.
Not the Potomac to prison pipeline, though.
Potomac to prison. I mean, Karen got out, and let's see if she can keep her nose clean. She got a year's probation.
Right.
A year
or something, and she can't drive or anything for a year.
I mean, well, she shouldn't be driving anymore.
At all.
at all. You don't need, and the great thing is, you're rich. You don't need to.
At your
There's
service.
Uber now.
She
You're
had
like,
a drive. She had a driver. Am I correct in that?
yeah. I mean, but y'all should be living in a rise somewhere downtown where you can go downstairs, walk to everything. Like you don't need to be all the way out trying to pretend to live in Potomac, Great Falls. Like you don't need all that house.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the Potomac to prison pipeline is something else. That's going to be the name of their.
Wendy's charges are something else. Let's talk, like, want to talk about theft, talk about brazen, talk about audacity.
Come on,
Let's talk
Stacey.
about the attempted fraud. I mean, my God, 3 different insurance policies, but 4 degrees, and you didn't know that on its own was illegal. But then when they ask you to fill out the form to cash out your policy, my God, talk about lies, talk about overestimation, talk about writing things down we've returned. Arabella.
Not Arabella. Stacey, welcome to the
Arabella.
podcast.
Oh, and just last night, Wendy bought her daughter $250
Baby.
turquoise earrings, and the judge will see that as Exhibit J.
And then said, not only are their parents rich, they're rich too.
Now, I just want to, like, first, them kids ain't got no damn trust funds because the government said, who I tend to believe in this moment, that you're deep in debt. Them kids ain't got trust funds. Now, I want to know, do you think that was on Pam Oliver's car?
Or
What
Eddie or
alias
Eddie
picked up,
Hennessy.
or Eddie Hennessy? What alias picked up the tab?
I could not believe they said those names in court. That was insane.
I can't believe that Black women stooped to Kimo Sabe. Now, if you're gonna spend $1,000 on one of them hats, I'm okay. But that ugly
When
turquoise, y'all was returning that shit. You borrowed that because
Alex,
we haven't seen a good how much they spent scene since the days of Sheree's shop. Right? Remember when Sheree was
yes,
at that store,
yes.
and she walked in and she always a fabulous. They haven't had that since since Kim's wig.
Let me
Since
tell
Kim's
you.
wig.
No, I said shout out to Rodney the voice. Cousin Rodney shamed him because when Sharice, so Rodney calls them the housewives of Potomac. He's been saying that ever since Mia had them in paddle boats with cheese sandwiches in Miami, right? So Sharice says it on Carlos's podcast. The people say Potomac. No. So I said the producers and everybody has heard Rodney say that. So now all of a sudden this scene, not only do we get them showing how much they spent, them heifers stood in a Soul Train line to say how much they spent on items. Beverly Hills would never.
They just let them put it at the bottom and call it a
And when
day. I mean, like when they went to Sedona, they were buying that tacky turquoise jewelry.
yes, I'm with you, Alec. My money would have been
And
spent
it's
on a
like,
hat.
that's what tacky white people get. The fact that Stacy was like, I'm not buying any of
Yeah,
this. I will get a keychain as a souvenir.
I'm with Stacy.
That's what this trash is worth.
Yeah,
I'm like, exactly. Like, because what's his name has that they have that wander business
yes,
or go on and buy the shit from the store because like your people are gonna be traveling through
yeah,
there. So that makes sense for them who live out there to have it.
yes.
But y'all buying that, the
Ashley
Renaissance
spent
tour is
four.
over. There will never be another reason for y'all to wear that cowboy shit. I'm telling you now, throw it out. Throw it out. Go into your closet right now. Get your cowboy shit. Let's start the year fresh, baby. Let's start the year fresh. And your queen only moves forward. She does not move
Move
backward.
backwards.
So
That's
she
true.
ain't never gonna ask you to put that Renaissance shit on again. Ever. Now I know y'all needed to have your moment where you felt like one of Destiny's Child in them tacky ass outfits the mama made. And you've had it. Thank God you've had it. We all saw it. Now
Yes.
throw it away.
Yes.
I love you. Throw it away. I want more for you. Throw it away.
Ashley's $4,000 belt, I was disgusted.
I mean, well, Ashley's disgusting.
Yeah. So,
Ashley is disgusting. And I mean, the way she was running after Mauricio, girl, I'm sorry,
baby,
there is better gold digging trim that talks to him than you. You are over the hill with nothing but a bunch of mouths. You got
listen.
2 kids and Sheila, 2 kids and Tenton and Sheila. I see why your father walked off.
Ooh, child, didn't he just recently pass?
Her father, he's been dead. Ashley's father has been dead, and here's the thing, and there are my thugs right in the grave with him
You know what? Okay.
as a doornail. As a doornail. What?
Do you think Mauricio would have? I think Mauricio would have went for Giselle more than for Ashley.
Oh hell no! Now Mauricio, Giselle would never get with a man like Mauricio because Giselle thinks attitude is sexy. And men
Okay.
like Mauricio, they don't like. Look at Kim.
Yeah.
They don't. Men like that don't. That type of attitude. They'll laugh at you. They'll buy
Okay.
you a drink and have a conversation with you.
But they're not.
But they don't. They're not interested in that. That's now. Here's the thing. Ashley knew how to get Gollum and knows how to kind of be like that. But she doesn't know how to. She's not playing it with her heart anymore.
Okay.
She played that role with her heart,
Okay.
with her true heart. That, and also there's a bit of that's who she is. That's who she wanted to be. She wanted to be that wife and mother more than any.
Oh, you talking about Kyle? Wait, when you said Kim, I was like Kyle.
I'm sorry. I meant Kyle. I
That's
sure
okay.
did mean Kyle.
No, that's okay because she's forgettable. But go ahead.
But that is like you could tell that's in her blood.
Yeah, yeah.
She was raised to be that. If you read about Big
Yes.
and her pimping ways,
Yes.
them girls was pimped from yay high.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's a trained gold digger. That's a lifelong. That's career gold. That's why and they successful marriages to wealthy men. All of them.
That's true.
They were taught. This is how you treat these men. These men that are in those positions, they only deal with women that treat them like that. They're not putting up with the Giselle.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you might be able to go. You could get an Atlanta millionaire that might put up with it, but not at this age. And also the thing is, Giselle's attitude is no longer cute.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not a cute, fun thing. Yeah.
No man that is age appropriate for her want to deal with any of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Woman that is the opposite. I would say, you know what, Angela Oakley, she don't bring all that rah-rah. And they have, and even with, all the shit that happened, she's like, look, there was some bumps in the road, but we fine. She keeps it cool. She keeps it. That's what men like that want.
And she can turn up when needed. She has it in her, but it's not mean.
On display.
Yeah. And it's not just mean. I just really felt I haven't been Angel's biggest fan, but I've been able to call out when I felt like enough is enough. And I truly felt for her last night. I really did.
The thing is, Angel, again, you have to be.
Come on.
You have to be harder than them. You have to be nastier. You have to say, well, you know what? You're right. I am sorry. And I did try to fix it, but maybe this is your karma. I didn't plan this, but maybe this is your karma. Have you treated me in a way where I would really welcome you into my home? Yeah. Really? The way that you're talking about my marriage now, you think I'm going to invite you under that roof?
Right.
You're insane. Giselle, you know how fragile relationships are on this show because you lost one, don't you?
Baby,
let's talk about that. Now, you have had a cold, lonely, empty bed. Why do you want to sentence me to the same? Just because you can't get your twat tight enough to keep a man.
You just hit me right.
That's how you gotta hit right there at every shot. And there needs to be a day where all you talk about is her failed marriage. All you talk about, your kids got the hell away from you, didn't they? I mean, each and every swipe you can swipe at her, make her want to hit you. That's how nasty you gotta be. to be like, you gonna shut up now? Or you want me to
Right.
keep going? I can do this all day. That's how you gotta be with her.
I said that's why Rodney had tweeted like all he saw was meanness last night and it wasn't even fun to watch. And I retweeted it and said, exactly, this is why Candace would wear them low when they came for her, because you got to back them hoes up off of you.
And she would just keep going and keep
Yep.
going and keep going. It's like, no, I'm not gonna stop. Did you stop?
Exactly. Come on.
Play. If we're gonna play, let's play. We're on camera. I'm gonna do this all day.
Yes. It's like, I get that. I understood the anger and the upsetness about the place. I get it. But it was something about the way that it was just
It
delivered.
was it was like when a racist finally has an excuse to be happy mad at a black person.
Yes.
It's like you see, it's like, oh God, now somebody gave you a reason. You
Yeah.
just hacking away at it.
And you just go. And even Stacey managed to do it in a funny way. Whereas
Yeah.
Giselle's just seemed so, and the way she was talking to her, almost like she was her big sister so and so on the yard. Like, who are you talking to?
She finally had a reason to be nasty and
Yeah.
go in and complain. And also, she feels like you did set this up. I am the queen bee. How dare I have to deal with the consequences of my actions? And how dare a newbie put me in this situation? And that's why we're going to end the trip early.
That to me, I am kind of, I do want to see what happens next week. Like, do they really leave? It was the gruffness as they were all coming at her at once in their voices. And I wanted Kiana to be like, check this out. We're not doing this right now. Like, there's no way I feel like I could have sat there if that was my friend and not tried to jump in and back them up off of her. Like, Monique, I know you ain't talking. You just got released from your knees with your mouth always being open. Close it and reflect on some things. I know your arms are tired from
Hold
folding them
on. You
big
walked
drawers.
away from that marriage with nothing.
Nothing.
With nothing.
And you have the nerve, like I just
With nothing.
though,
You
like
went from 4 homes to one, and you said you had to spend all your alimony on
her,
your new house.
yeah,
You told us that. You
yeah.
embarrassed yourself. I mean, one, the fact that you let him live, something that big dies of a heart attack, would nobody suspect nothing. Wouldn't nobody suspect nothing. But you see, if you had paid attention in biochemistry, you would know how easy it is to induce a potassium overdose.
You say something that big.
Stop, please. That's like a Great Dane of a person, not supposed to make it past 40. I mean, I'm sorry. You really think he's gonna be kicking it around till 60? He gonna play. Here's the thing: the one thing men do is drop dead. He will drop dead, and all that money just gone.
Well, he did lose
Shame.
some weight. He did lose some. Alex, okay.
Yeah, I've seen the before and after. I remember when Tyler Perry also lost some weight, and they were trying to paint him as sexy. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
And even now that they have on Ozempic, they still can't fix that skull.
On which one? On who? Tyler or Chris?
You know, take your pick. Take your pick.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: we can't have that conversation about Angel's husband. He's in a different league
of his own. 1000%. What really irritates me about these women is that we act as if marriage or any relationship, because it's not just doesn't have challenges at times, or because you're talking about two different people living two different lives, growing. If a marriage is perfect, then there's something going on underneath, right? But so to act that like it's not normal to maybe have friction here or there, but to paint this whole picture of her marriage. But Monique, you barely been here.
Mm-hmm. And you don't know every sports wives experience.
Right. That's you made a good point. Like you said,
also,
Chris took Monique from the truck. Angel had her own.
Angel gives me wannabe wife and mother.
Yes.
Monique, you have said so many times you don't know who you are and you've been trying to find yourself. in roles outside of that. Angel is very content. Like she has her business with her husband. She loves that. And maybe when she's like, when the kids are out, she'll want to do something else with her time. But right now, that is true. Like you can see, like
Yeah.
clear as day, that fulfills her as the sun rises. You could tell being
Yes.
a wife and mother truly fulfills her. Now,
And
Quad, Webb, whatever your last name is, I will never get that from you. I could see, I would never say, if you popped up pregnant, I think you would be a good mother. I'm not saying that you wouldn't be.
no, I
I
see what you're
think that
saying.
you would be completely and utterly fulfilled without that. I
Yeah.
think you would find children to love and to parent. Like, I don't think your life would be empty in any way by not having children. But I like it doesn't, I don't get that, ooh, that is what fulfills you. That
Yeah.
it secretly could. I could be wrong. But that's not what exudes through the screen to me like it does for Angel.
For
Like
Angel, yeah. And Angel had she got to experience a life that she wanted to live before that. So it's not like whereas maybe Monique didn't get that or certain women don't get that. Angel got to have the career, be in journalism, do the things she wants to do, and then now she wants to be, like you said, a wife, a mother, a business owner with her husband.
that's
I
right. She was a BET journalist.
Yeah, so
So she was like famous in her own right,
yes,
on her own way.
doing what
And then
she
it's like,
liked.
okay, I found a man, I'm, a fertile age. Let me go on and have him now. Don't want to end up like Quad. So she had him, and now she's enjoying her life.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I want to know if Angel doesn't come back, will it be because of the network or her? Because that had to
Her,
be hard.
her. I think her. I truly think her. I like she unlike most of these women has the option to be here.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
I think some women get on this show and they're like,
Yes.
the fuck? I'd rather, I'd rather give birth to a boulder than be bothered with this bullshit.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
I like, I don't, I think a lot of us weren't gelling with her because, like Stacey, she wants to be here.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
able to make fun of Kay because she is trying so hard to be here. And so it's like it's laughable.
Yeah.
Angel, it's not gelling, and you can also tell like she don't want to be here.
She
She
don't.
don't want to be embarrassed. She don't want to be on camera. She doesn't want to get nasty with these women.
Yes.
And the thing is, why did you come on Real
That's
Housewives of Potomac? If you again, you got to be willing to say, Giselle, you stinking cunt. You're probably going to need to bleep that.
I'm gonna
Really,
keep
don't
it in.
let that
This
on
is
you. No, don't let that on
okay.
YouTube. Though.
Okay.
Well, that'll fuck up your money. Bleep
Okay.
that out.
Okay.
But you have to be ready to go right there and tell her you're a piece of shit mother, you're a piece of shit wife.
Yeah.
Nobody like you've got to really be willing to rip into that woman's soul.
Yeah.
You've got to
Yeah.
make her cry. You've got to let her know you're worthless. You're a soiled soul and a sorry being. You got to tell her why. You've
Yeah.
got to be able to go. You've got to be able to do that the second she tries it with you.
Yeah.
You able to say, well, I can understand why men leave you because you have such little value, even though you keep yourself open as a receptacle for fluids.
Oof, Jesus. My God.
I mean, and then you got also pay her friends to tell her business.
Oh.
You got to, I would say this, I would start start a really horrible rumor about her. Like really horrible. Like say she's sleeping with somebody's husband and that's why they wife, offed herself. Start something like that. Like nasty, like hurtful, where she's like, I don't want to. And then when she's in it, oh, okay, I got time to do that to nobody else.
Yeah, I can see how. Well, Angel, during her interview with Angela Yee, did say Giselle had to say hi to Bobby every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh.
Yep, bring that up. Bring that up. Like, The only way to go for somebody to deal with somebody like that is to go completely nuclear.
Yeah, you have to go, oh, like they throw a pebble, you have to respond with the boulder and just blow it all up, because if not, they will keep coming for you. It's the
Boulder
same with,
after boulder, where they
yeah,
forget they are the bully.
yeah.
You kind of got to become the bully with them. And it's like every time we sit down, well, here we are with the inferior. My God, what does she have on today? Are you trying to give us a headache? Jesus Christ. And then bring up how she's hurt everybody else and the shit that she started with everybody else consistently, like a reunion.
And then that way, because then you get everybody else think on that same
Mhm.
track.
Actually, remember when she lied on you? Oh, wait, we'd asked about Rob, but shit, she ain't here. Why are your friends so boring? Well, we
That
shouldn't talk about her. She's not here to defend herself. Okay, well, since she's not here, her husband must be. Where's he? Giselle, did you ever fuck her husband? Like that kind of friend. I would never. Really? I mean, you're with the cheater, so you probably cheat too. Like attracts like.
oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
She would be gagged for
She
sure.
would be gay. Ooh, hold on. Sorry.
That's okay. Oh, you're good.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. You've got to go so low.
I
Low,
always
low,
said,
low, psychologically low. Because here's the thing, that's what
well, that's it, psychologically low.
5 minutes. So
Okay.
you have to go psychologically large low, where it's just, well, to me, your character is always in question. I mean, look at those walls.
So
I can't trust
okay.
anybody that surrounds themselves with ugly.
Okay. That's it. Yeah. So
Since you said,
Angel,
since
call Alex.
call me, girl. Well, the reunion was already shot, but I would have written some reads for you, starting with those stovepipe legs.
Baby.
I would ask her, I noticed that you have high blood pressure issues by the look of your ankles. How are you able to spread those stovepipe legs? And who would want you to? I mean, our lives are not about our value to men, but this show is Housewives, and you always act as if you're just such every man's desire, yet you never have any man's desire.
And
Want to know why?
that's where, when people say not having a man isn't a read, we're not saying that it is, but to her, it's valuable.
Exactly. It's you built your life around your beauty, around your
Yes.
you're on a show called Housewives. So you put yourself in a space where you will be judged for your ability to have a mate.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you could have gone on a show for women with degrees that are into, oh wait, no, you couldn't have now, could you? You see?
Yeah.
Every 5 minutes, you got to turn her into what I did with Justin Jay back in the day, a creative exercise.
And just
Just
boom,
going to see what I can pull out of you. I'm just going to throw shit to the wall and see what
see what
sticks
sticks.
all day, every day. Now, I
Yes.
have matured since then, but if you're going to go on one of these shows, you're taking it right
Um,
back to the playground.
that's what I was going to say. That's what we have to, when you're on one of these shows and they are coming for you.
And you always got to be quick with the, okay, what are we going to talk about that I've done? Because yes, I may have lied, but the truth is it's not your business. And if Stacey could just say that, you know,
Yes.
I didn't tell you because it was your business. So when an adult asks me questions that aren't their business, I feel free to tell them whatever to get them out of my face.
Mm. Well,
Why
I
do
was going
you
to
need
point
to
out.
know about my marriage when yours is in shambles?
Right. Well, did you see what Giselle said on Watch What Happens Live last night?
Oh, when she was trying to back quad up for
Oh
talking about
no,
recycling the girls.
talking about Timo and Stacy. I said, "Here we go." It was somebody asked the question. Do you think Stacy and Timo are really together? Oh, I think they're together, but I don't think that's where she really wants to be. She's out in these streets. It's like, yeah, she says she doesn't think that's where Stacy really wants to be. So she said, "Do I believe they're back together? Yes, but do I
Now,
think Stacy is
see,
happy?"
this is also like, and this is an example of Giselle doesn't need to be on. That was very Kenya Moore.
Yeah.
And because like I understand why Candace got so upset when they brought that bullshit
Yes.
her husband on the show. I guess because Candace had already gotten her ass whooped, she wasn't gonna fight anybody. But I would have picked something up and hit that producer.
That's,
Like the charges would have been pressed.
yeah.
Because once you start messing with my marriage on television like that, I'm no.
Out of
So
nowhere.
and so if Stacey wanted to run Giselle over, I just give her gas money.
When I saw
But
that,
I
I
would
was
say, do you
like,
want to use my Turo account so you don't have to fuck up your car? You could get a rental, girl. Just put some extra
yeah.
insurance on it. I'll give you the keys.
I was
But,
like, what would make you say that? You haven't even been around them. You've been
and
around
they just
Stacey.
and they just got back together. Now, do I think they got divorced and got back together to get on the show?
Oh, you
100%.
do.
Oh, please. You don't.
I think that Stacey's strategic. I thought maybe divorce was real, but then the getting back together could be for the show. Like something seems showing,
Ain't
but I do.
nobody getting back. Who has ever faked getting back together?
Well, I mean, Giselle and Jamal.
You know, you shut me up. But they didn't
Robin
have.
and Juan. I don't think they're
They
really
didn't.
together.
Well, they were. Rob was never able to bring herself to say, "I let him cheat in peace," because she know there'd be
Okay.
a line.
Okay. Okay. But
Because
I
she
do
knows
think
there'd be a line.
Stacey is strategic, which is
And
why she
Juan doesn't have enough money to leave. He left. He's staying for the health
you
care
know what? Yeah, he's trying to recollect the money that she invested with
that
their
she
friend.
pissed away.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, no, I'm gonna live off you for the rest of my life.
Right.
And if I bankrupted somebody, I'd probably have to deal with that too.
You know what? There's
I
a level of
mean,
guilt there, I think. I
like,
definitely, yeah.
and the money is gone.
Yeah.
You know, if it was
Millions.
done right, y'all never would have had to come on this show and tell your business.
And
Could have been
especially
cheated on privately.
because it's not like y'all agreed as a couple. He didn't want to do it. And you took the money and did it. That to me would be like, I would have to be slob on my knob like every now. How can I make it up to you? Like, what can I
It's
do?
like you better get on Housewives. You
Yeah,
better get
yeah,
money up,
yeah,
put that money back.
yeah, because
I'll be
that's
at the laundromat.
yeah. But Stacey is playing it right when it comes to Giselle, but she's being strategic. Like we know this is and I like that Stacey's not necessarily. She hasn't said, "Oh, of course I wanted to be on this show," but she's not acting as if, "Oh no, I never wanted. They came to me." Like she's just playing it all in a way, that's
And also, Stacey is strong enough where Giselle isn't coming for her like
yeah,
she's coming
you
for
know,
Angel.
I
She's coming for Angel because Angel's allowing it.
yes,
It's like like Giselle knows Stacey's so funny and quirky for the camera. The more I come for her, the less likable I'll be.
yes.
So she's trying to be on her likable, but her true self comes out with those type of comments.
Yes. When she said that, I just was like, like, why are you? There's a reason. Of course, we know Watch What Happens Live is typically shady. We get all that. We know that's the purpose. But I just thought to say that, it was like, how do you know? Like,
Where do you want to be? And who wants to be with you?
well, she made the comment, and I'm still trying to figure out who, like the person because they brought up her dating life. She's still trying to figure out like the person Stacey was talking about, like trying to call her out. You confirmed it on the show. You said the person met your daughter. So we know there is a person.
Yeah.
Like there's that.
Ex-football player, so stop.
Yeah. So we're not like, we know
Who
that there
looks
is a
like all
person.
your other exes.
Yes. What do you think about Kiana? I've been enjoying her when she's been high and drunk. For those of y'all listening, you can't see
I
how.
think about how ugly and fat her man is. I mean, my God. Like, I've dated some rougher some men that look like men, shall we say?
Okay.
But they always had redeeming wallets.
I
And
thought you was gonna say qualities. You didn't just took me out.
I think what other quality is there? What other
Re-
quality is there in
re-
2026
redeem in
January in
2026.
this economy?
And
What other quality is there?
yeah.
My qualities are food and housing. Those
Yeah.
are my qualities. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about security. Let's talk about dinner.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's talk about extra guac. Let's talk about sour cream.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about
Let's talk
groceries.
about
Let's
Uber Eats. At $10 for every 40 you spend, that wallet is the quality.
yeah. Yes.
I don't know.
Redeeming wallet. That's a good one.
Redeeming wallet.
That is a
He
good
doesn't
one.
have a redeeming wallet. He brought you a picture frame. Do you know what that means? Hang it the fuck up. My God.
People are saying, oh, they have a sense of, I can't remember where I saw it somewhere, that basically it was like, oh, he had a sense of, they have a sense of humor. He knew it would be funny. Those kinds of things never do well with men who are trying to be funny on a show
No.
at all. At all. I'm interested to
No.
see if Bravo is going to bring her back.
Well, I mean, everybody, it's very funny. I'm like addicted to TikTok. I gotta take my coughing pill.
Go ahead.
Mm.
You take it. You go right ahead. Y'all, this is y'all getting the real raw over here on We Go
Healthcare.
Podcast.
That's my quality. Healthcare. Can you get a script?
What you say? Wait, what you say? Can you get a
Can
script?
you get a script? You got script money. You got copays. Wallet is the quality.
Redeeming wallets. That
A
is
redeeming
so good.
wallet.
That is so good. You need to put that on a t-shirt. Redeeming wallets. That is really
Does
good.
he have a redeeming wallet?
That is really good. That's really good.
Receding hairline, redeeming wallet.
Redeeming. Greg, I was listening. Shout out to our friend Kempire. So I was listening to Kempire last week talk about Potomac, and a lawyer had called in, and Greg is right now being in. I don't know if it would be called in litigation, but basically, his ex is taking him back to court for more child support so that he could pay his daughter's tuition. So, like, there's some financial things. So I said, does Kiana know when she gets married that they do take that into consideration?
So she got to start paying child support too, basically. That's probably why they're not married.
You think so?
Now it makes a lot more sense.
You think she
Because,
just wants the ring then? Like, she don't necessarily want a marriage, but she just wants to have the ring.
I mean, well, let's see. We've have a lot of fools that have done the same thing that some might say are attractive. Fish-eyed Yandy.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, Jennifer Williams used to be beautiful.
And she did it for real. She went through with
No,
it.
she didn't marry him. She didn't marry him for real. Oh, that Vegas thing, they ain't signed no damn license.
Oh, so you don't think? So
I
you don't
think.
think?
I think they got married in Vegas. I don't think they signed a license.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think they did that shit for the show. Like Yandy got married for the show. Unless we
Right.
saw them sign and then
And file. Yeah.
and file, because you could sign it. We've got our signed marriage certificate at home, but you never filed it with the state. It doesn't exist.
Right. Okay. Right. Right. Right.
So, because when you're dealing with restitution, the state gonna want that.
That would not have been smart at all. At least Yandy did do the smart thing when it came to, Mendeezy's and not legally tie herself to him.
Yeah. So because of that, I could see her, I mean, but why not cut your losses and find somebody, like, don't you want to have children? Or maybe she doesn't want to have children.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
could be on the fence.
Yeah.
And it's like, let me, you already got. I ain't got to worry about having to pop and fresh.
Yeah.
You've had that experience. Like that's why I thought Quad got with King. It's like, oh, good. Like you
Uh,
have your baby mama that you
right.
don't like, so I can be the woman you do.
Right. Right. I don't know. I think Kay, I mean, I guess we're not in the relationship because I keep thinking like, what is it about him? Like maybe I mean, clearly there's something we don't see. I know we only see a few minutes,
Oh, Lord, don't
so
sue.
I'm trying to give grace in that aspect. Like we only see a snippet of their lives, but I just
But I've seen so much of his ankle. And, oh God, he got stovepipe legs like Giselle.
I was getting ready to say he had a slim ankle.
I can't get with no man with no thick ankle. No thick ankle. Mm-mm,
What
mm-mm.
about if he has a
Kids got thick ankles.
what if he has a redeeming wallet?
No, like I got to be ready to bury you then because that's high blood pressure. So we talking 5 years. The clock is ticking. I don't know. I don't know. That's a commitment.
He said, I got to be ready to bury you. It won't, 5 years go by. Like, think about 5 years ago. Think about
What if
2021.
I'm enjoying you?
Well, yeah, that's true as well.
If I'm going to marry you, I'm going to like you.
Yeah, that's true. Redeeming wallet.
Be leaving wallet and all.
Oh, no, I like you. Yeah. I just, I hope that Kay gets the life that she wants and deserves. I just have to leave it there with her because I don't know.
Because we looking at this in and out of love relationship. And
Yeah. And now it's like going backwards. Like you said, a queen never goes in reverse. Now it's like, we're just taking it by it's to me when you've been together for years and then you break up if you get back together to me it
got
seems
to
kind
be
of
married.
back yes it seems kind of backwards to be like now we're
But
taking it.
but now that we know about the child
Oh
support,
yeah, that could be another layer.
that may take marriage off the table legally.
Yeah, that's true.
It may legally take it off the table. It's like if that because we don't know anything about the ex-wife or
Yeah,
the whatever. But if there's some contention, financial contention, why add more money to that pot?
yeah, you're right. You're
That don't make no financial sense as a couple. Where it's like, no, 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 no. One of us already has to deal with this for the next few years.
yes,
So
yeah.
let's keep your money clear.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because this back and forth with the condo thing. I'm like, that's what really made me side eye Kay by her saying Greg had bought her the condo. Then we find out he had not bought her the condo, and it was supposed to
Who
be.
owns the condo? Is it in her name?
Well,
Is
that's
it
what I'm wondering. That she must be renting it
from him?
from the actual owner
Uh,
because she said Greg bought it for her, but in the beginning of the season. But then they show them at therapy in a flashback, and the plan is to buy it. He said that's the plan to buy it. So when you talk about him being in court for child support,
when you got 3 children,
3 children, looking at $188,000 rings, $160,000 rings, and now you're talking about buying a condo when he just bought a house. Remember, last season he was getting his house built.
maybe he has other income.
That's what I was like. I mean, he must like. That's what I
I
was
know
thinking.
somebody who is doing very well off of investments.
Mm,
And they had a normal career. They
yeah.
were just they had moments of luck and moments of intelligence and moments when those two paired together.
Okay.
And so I don't think he got that kind of money.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But I feel like that's what Quad did.
Okay, we're gonna get there. Okay, we're gonna get there. So then, real with Potomac, are you looking forward to the reunion, seeing the Grand Dame back, and us getting into Wendy talk?
Tommy J's Funky B.
Say that again one more time.
Tommy J's Funky B.
Okay.
Tommy J's Conky B.
Not, I just got it. I just got it. I just got it.
Tommy
You see
J.
how long it's
Honky
Thomas
B.
Jefferson's concubine.
Concubine.
Cha,
Tommy J's Honky B. Honky
baby.
B.
I want them to just mention it at least when she comes out.
Oh,
Like,
are you kidding me? Are you kidding
we
me?
need
They're
to know where
in
that
the
came
District
from.
of Columbia. They're in the District of Columbia. He was one of the founding five. If you don't think they're going to have a founding fathers party and put them fucking wigs on, if you don't,
I need
I
it to
know
be
something.
mentioned. I need it to be.
It's going to be brought up almost every episode. Like it's
Yeah.
going to be brought up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, you let that out to the public, not
You.
listening to your lawyers. So exactly, you let that out. So we're all gonna laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh. I want to know what this reunion looks like for Wendy. That's what I'm interested in seeing.
I'm not, and I'll
Okay.
tell you why.
Tell me why.
It's an ongoing legal
You
matter.
know what? Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Like, okay, I can give you some. I was at BravoCon too.
Okay. Okay.
Now I actually bought and had delivered to Las Vegas a 13 karat faux diamond ring so that I could
Alex,
also
I
have
saw it.
on the engagement ring that was stolen in my Instagram
I
photo.
saw you
However,
wearing it.
I didn't claim it was stolen on my insurance. Here, my renters, because I don't own my renters, I didn't put in a claim. That's the difference between her and I.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to ask her, what's your ring size? You see how shady that was?
Yeah.
Now that is the true art of shade. I didn't mention that shit about a charge. I
Yes.
didn't mention that shit about a break. Not shit. It's the most innocent question. Or is
I did not go to BravoCon this year, but this was before I had even met you. The way you were at eating those folks up on those panels was a skill it's a skill and an art form because you come in very and then boom. I was living for you on those panels.
thank you. I mean, like that's why I went. I'm there to get the answers to the questions we all
We
want.
all want, yes.
But so they addressed Wendy first, and it was very humanizing.
Okay.
And there was like this swell of kind of, oh, okay, like forgiveness, trepidation, innocent until proven guilty, all that.
Okay.
Like I could tell if I had asked that, I would have gotten booed. So I changed questions.
Okay. Okay. Because you could see where the
So
tide was going.
I could feel it in the. I was like, y'all ain't ready for real. Like, I'm sorry, $450,000. We please, girl, but I'm
Right.
gonna let you have your little moment. I'm gonna let them humanize you. I'm gonna let them. I feel like we're gonna get the same shit at
Yeah.
the reunion,
Yeah.
where it's how are you doing? Let's talk about the person
Mm.
that tried to steal $450,000.
You know what? You're right. Yeah. I think that's what we're
That's
going to
that
get
person.
to.
Now here's the thing: leave them in your house alone for a half hour, and then say, "How are you doing?" You ain't gonna have that energy, so shut that mouth.
Right. I wonder if they're going to bring Eddie out too to talk about it.
Well, I mean, they're gonna bring the husbands,
Yeah, that's true.
so but I think because it's ongoing, it's gonna be a pat answer. We
Yeah.
can't talk about it, and they're not gonna be able to say anything. And it's like I mean, Jen Shaw, like we've seen these
Yeah.
type of people will lie until the last damn minute.
Yes.
After we went through this with Jen Shaw, and it's like the evidence that they have
That
against you, like,
Alex,
baby, first off, the three policies alone are a felony. 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 Exactly. Felony.
yeah, I've said it before on this platform. When I was sitting there listening to the defense side, I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then when I was listening to the prosecution, I was like, oh my gosh. And at the end of the day, even if they take all of that away, there is a recording with your voice, Eddie, on it, saying your wife's ring was stolen, only to have a social media picture of her wearing it. So even if, because I keep wanting a Hail Mary for them, right? Like maybe this isn't going to happen, but unless somebody called in as you, unless Giselle deepened her voice for the ultimate payback for you cussing her out some seasons ago, I truly, I can say I think they did it. And also, I don't want them to go to jail. And I know that may sound like I feel both ways,
I feel bad that they're going. Well, no.
but we don't know if they're going.
Um,
But yeah,
oh, there they go.
they going. You think they're going?
They
You
go.
don't think there's any way that they could do like? Do you think there's a world where there could be a plea with like house arrest?
I like if they treat them as white people, which would be fair in in our judicial system, that would be great.
Yeah.
But we are in Trump's America. They chose to go to court in Trump's America
And in Trump's County, let's be
with the
clear.
last name Osefo.
Yeah. Let's
Right
be very.
now, with that hue, I like, and these, I am not condoning these things. I am not cheering these things on.
Yes.
These
Yes.
are things I, as a black man, think of every time before I leave. I was like, okay, what you gonna pull today? Nothing. Nothing.
Absolutely
I don't have
nothing.
the energy. I just want to go get my garlic bread and come home
And come home alive. That's
and
it.
come home alive. So I'm not like, as black people, we know, oh, these laws, the penalties are very different. The charging strategies are very different.
We
So
can't give them
they were
anything.
white,
Yeah.
yes. If they were white, I would say, sure, please, please.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
dark skinned black people
Yeah.
of Nigeria, because the thing is, you don't have a jury of your peers.
That's and not at all. And that's what the defense attorney was saying, that it basically their rights are being their constitutional rights are not being upheld, because he literally used the word urban, like we're not in Baltimore County. He said we're not in Baltimore County, we're not in Baltimore City, we're
Yeah,
urban.
but but here's the thing: you bought that house, you pulled that stunt in that neighborhood. That's where they're gonna pull your jury from.
You right. Somebody was saying, "Oh, this is happening because they're black." I said, "No, it's happening because they did it." However, the outcome, them being black, is not going to help the outcome.
Yeah, exactly. It's like no, like this was piss, or like white people would have gotten caught with this shit. You
Yes,
with an insurance company. Insurance companies go after every lottie dottie, every motherfucking
they
body.
don't want to pay you when they know you're not at fault.
Exactly.
Any kind of,
So you fuck with their money. That's
yeah,
like fucking with the mafia.
you
You're
know,
gonna lose. You're gonna lose big, and they're gonna make an example out of you.
yes, that's
And for her to say, "Oh, well, other housewives get robbed," yeah, and guess what? If they faking it, they doing a hell of a better job than you.
they haven't been caught, so it's like we can't say right. Like,
Also, they, like you said, $450,000 worth of items was stolen from a house worth $750,000.
mm,
That's not how math works. Now, Sutton's house
wow,
is $6 million. So there does happen to be $1 million worth of fine jewelry and
okay.
bracelets in there. Your house is 730. That's how much Whitney Houston spent on crack. That's say she spent $700,000 worth of crack. That's what the receipt said. Because remember, she said, "I want to see the receipt.
I want to see the receipts.
Show me the drug dealer that I spent $730,000 worth of drugs from. I want to see the receipts." And she really does have a point. Like, where are you getting this number?
Where are you getting that number from?
Exactly. Like, how much? Like, where are you?
The
Like,
dealer,
if somebody
right?
said, "How much do you spend on marijuana?" I want to see the receipts. I'd be like, well, okay. If you like, I'll pull up my little account at the dispensary and we can see. We can go through the receipts because there are receipts,
Right.
not receipts. You do not remember how much you spent on cocaine.
At all. Whitney said, "Do you need to see the receipts, baby girl? Do you need to see the receipts?" There isn't any. Yeah, I feel for them. I mean, I just want like, I want to know why. She'll write about it in her book if they do
And
time or if something
that
happens.
is something I will never understand because you don't have anybody to keep up with.
No.
Giselle is out there wearing G and Claire's. Giselle gets her outfits from Rainbow and Wet Seal.
Shout out RIP Wet Seal. I used to be an assistant manager. Yep.
I mean, honestly, like
Charlotte
Charlotte
Roos.
Russe is too classy for
Yeah.
her.
Joyce Leslie. Remember Rave, Merry Go Round?
Yeah, ooh, Rave, she's Rave and G and G. Rave and G and G. Oh yes, with some heels from City
Come
Trends,
on. Oh
and
my.
maybe jersey dress from Dr. J's. I can see it. I can see it.
Wait.
Oh yeah, on 125th.
Man, I tell you, I just, Wendy, like you said, she has nobody to keep up with. And it is not lost on me the irony that this came out during this season when the focus on the season is about how, well, not the focus, but one of the things, one of her storylines is how much money she's spending on her home and not even looking at receipts, not even looking at how much it costs.
We're looking.
I think I said, I was wondering at first, since because we know they didn't get the 450,000, they only got the 20,000 for the ring. I was wondering if they spent all that money thinking they were going to get it back from the insurance. You know what I mean?
I mean, I would say, as stupid as they were with the robbery, I believe they could be equally or more stupid with that.
Yeah, because why would you?
150%.
Yes, look, you're going to see me adjust for a minute. My window, the sun, there we go. The sun is shining, and I was getting ready to look like a halo, so I had to move a little bit. But yeah, I just thoughts and prayers, baby, thoughts and prayers. I don't see. I don't know. When I go on, I will give you all an update. Wednesday is her next hearing.
I
So,
want to know what's going on with their homeowners insurance.
yeah, because I kept hearing you can get dropped.
Yes, because now they're on the insurance fraud watch list, which means all insurers from health to homeowners. No, yes, they may not be able to insure their children because of this stunt. Because once they see you as fraudulent, if 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 they choose to allow you to be insured, you're paying triple
So
because
then,
you are a known fraudster.
so then that would mean, because I know with my mortgage, one of the, what is it?
Stipulations, everybody's mortgage, you have to keep
Yes.
homeowners insurance. Yes, so they can be foreclosed on because they can't insure the home. So they'll either have to find an insurer that will charge them triple the rate or they'll just lose the house. So that's
Oh
why
my
I'm
God.
wondering what's going on with that. To be uninsurable at 40 is a new kind of hell. That's a special kind of hell. I didn't know
Yes.
that existed until she pulled this stunt.
I
I
didn't,
thank her for letting me, like, I was never pulling insurance fraud, but I sure never will now.
I didn't, you just taught me something. I had no idea.
From health to homeowners, they're going to tell you to look between shit and syphilis to find some symptoms.
And then that doesn't help with the money issue if they got to pay triple.
Mm-hmm. And they also had, like, where are they getting money for the lawyers?
That's what because I see billboards for them lawyers all the time. This is a lot. Because you figure with Bravo, you think she's making maybe at least 500,000 a season now. This is what, her fifth or sixth season?
After taxes, she should be clearing.
And that's
She
probably going
should
all
be
to the
clearing.
lawyers.
And it's where was the money going? Like maybe there
That,
was some school debt, but just file bankruptcy.
I was just going to say, even if there was school debt, file bankruptcy
Say it
or get
loud.
on a
I'm
payment
broken.
plan.
I'm proud.
Or get on either file the bankruptcy or get on a payment plan.
Or let them fuck your credit. You making enough cash.
Yeah, yeah.
Most rich people have fucked up credit because they have cash.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is so, it's, you really just taught me something, Alex. I did not know that. Like you said, I never planned on committing insurance fraud, but I sure won't now.
That's one of them. You know what? I ain't even gonna put that on there. I ain't even gonna. I don't want y'all saying nothing.
Did
Please
they
have
steal
me
it?
out here
Yep,
without
I'm not gonna
insurance.
list it.
Have me out here without insurance. Fuck
Listen,
that.
Taria, did they take the ring? Yep, not even gonna list it. I'll be cool. I'll be cool. They took it, but it's
Child, that
okay.
was glass. That was glass. That was glass.
Oh my gosh.
Ashley Darby is worthless.
Because you knew I was getting ready to move on. Why? Because I forgot about before we get into Ashley, I want to finish with Ashley. I want to jump to Tia. What are your thoughts? Because I've seen conversations, people think that she's jumped on a bandwagon, and then some people feel like she is justified in her issues with Stacey. What do you think?
Um, she's having issues with Stacey for a storyline.
Okay.
She's had a decent first season, and I
Okay.
feel like she's going to be something of a Cynthia.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
Sheree, maybe a mix of Sheree and Cynthia. A little bit
Okay.
of bone carrying, but also you need somebody that like everybody can be friends with, that everybody can
And
get along
that's
with,
okay.
and genuinely like has a relationship with everybody because it's like you gotta have somebody that brings the two groups together.
Together. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
I could
I
see her
think
being
that
that.
that has been kind of her, like, that's been kind of good. I also feel like I've kind of like she hasn't been trying too hard. She's
Yeah.
had everything's been really natural with her. And I
Okay.
feel like with, Angel and her and her performance and getting picked on and, everybody always being at Stacey, nobody's even focused on Tia because everybody's so concerned about what Stacey Rush is doing and why she's doing it and what her breath smells like that day.
Notice how that storyline has gone away.
Oh no, they was talking about her breath. They talk maybe it was on the after
It was
show.
on the
They
after show. Oh, so they were still talking about it on it.
they will not let that woman's breath go.
Wow. Okay. Because Giselle mentioned it once with the brushing of the teeth, right? When she did the
Yes.
bacteria. But other than that,
Oh, and then everybody else piled on. Like everybody on that episode mentioned Stacey's breath yet again, and I'm like, it's just to me it's a trifling read because we can't smell it.
yes, yes.
So it's like I don't know if that's true or if y'all are like we don't like her and this is something that we can say and the viewers will never know. I'm like I don't like the easy read.
When I met her, I didn't smell it.
Well, there
So,
we go.
like, I don't know. And nobody said anything from BravoCon. So,
No, we didn't hear anything from BravoCon. I
yeah.
didn't see her at BravoCon. I did ask Rob Dixon, who was on the traders panel, even though you were very unmemorable on the show. I
Oh, I
asked,
forgot she was on there.
do you regret putting your business behind about your husband behind a paywall with you and Giselle? That's what got you fired from Real Housewives of Potomac. Do you regret that?
Alex, what'd she say?
She said, I'm not answering that. I'm going to talk about traders. And then the audience audibly booed her for not answering my question. It was a valid
That's
question.
literally this. Remember, she got booed 2 years ago
For what?
at the panel when oh my gosh, I forget what they were talking about. Because remember, Karen, when they got on that stage, it was 30 seconds, and Karen started wearing her all the way to the ground. But she got booed. There was a question that was asked, and she got booed. And one of the panelists who was behind, you know how you can go into that back portion where the housewives are, said that she was almost crying because she was booed. So to get booed a second time, wow.
Well, she should be used to it.
Was Candace on the traders panel? Okay, this is good.
Candace was not. Candace was in Las Vegas. I met
Oh,
Candace. She had an event at the Venetian.
that's right.
The,
With Real
the
Housewives of Politics.
yeah, BravoCon was at
That's
Caesars.
right.
So she had her own event. I went. It was fun. It was fabulous. I got to meet her. I got a good 3 minutes with her. She was lovely. But yeah, I think she's like, I'm not doing that.
Wow.
I
Okay.
mean, she like, oh God, let's talk about Cigarette King. I am so tired of him trying to be a preacher when you are one of the most unholy creatures I know. What is in the Ten Commandments? Thou shalt not steal. Yet you had allegedly merch. You sorry motherfucker. You sorry motherfucker. I'm going to knock those fake teeth right out of your head when I see you. And I will see you.
For those of you who may not know who Cigarette is, Alex, would you be so kind as to describe
Carlos King. That's what I call
when
Carlos
you said
King.
Cigarette King?
And I call him a cigarette because if you look up what Brits call cigarettes, you'll know why I call him Cigarette King. Little research for you. But he was on there telling Candace, I really don't like the sugar club. God can do that job. God can do that job. Girl, okay, if you want to say God gave her that opportunity, great. How long is she supposed to stay there? And like, not only did Giselle attack her marriage, but people on production allowed that storyline to play out,
Yeah.
allowed that to hurt Chris's career, allowed that to hurt their family. So, why would I want to be in business with people who are willing to hurt me for a check and then think I'm supposed to keep coming back to work? No, you burned me like that once. I'm not going to be your kindling again.
And it's sad because I do think that she misses it because she has made mention of how the first seasons that she wasn't on, she felt like it would that show was for her. So she got on her knees, physically prayed, got the opportunity. However, to expect as much as I want her to go back, thinking about her having to walk into a work environment and the person who did this is still there. It's not even like they're gone.
And also still there, she's still doing it.
Yes. And
She still will try to mess your marriage up. And it's like, again, like if I run you over, then it's an issue.
and remember, it came out at the reunion that when Giselle was like, I thought you said you were going to talk to her. When they asked Candace to go light on Giselle at the reunion. So Candace was kind of, her voice was kind of muffled. Like, so her going back into that environment, and I can't be me, but this person is allowed to continue to, and I can't, if you're going to allow that person to continue to do what they do, then I should be, my responses should be allowed as well.
Exactly. And also, Carlos, you don't work there.
Yeah.
Why do you need everybody else to work there? Why aren't you this invested in your shows on OWN? Is it because they're not good? They're not interesting? I'm glad Kimmy and Maurice gonna get divorced because I'm tired of hearing him begging for pussy every
Ja.
15 minutes.
I said, what?
You need to hire him a hooker and shut him up.
Or something, because the way he just, Maurice Luther King is right. The way I would just want to take my hands and put them around his neck and just squeeze until that head goes, because like Kimmy, like I want like, Kimmy,
But
speak.
also, Kimmy saying, well, you're not building anymore. And we're like, I was like, so why did like I'm like, okay, now hold on. Now I'm gonna need to tap you on the shoulder because you're giving me like I didn't know you had this kind of stupid in you. It just popped out. So you got with a man that was in law school, that was actively in law. Because I remember when the show started, the nigga was in
Yes,
school. What did you think
was
was going to happen when he graduated?
right.
If you wanted a man that built houses, why didn't you? If that's what got your twat to twitching, why would you not get with a man that built
Those
houses?
how,
Not
yeah.
one. And then also, y'all ain't done nothing but get older in the past 10 years. How long do you think he would be able to keep that physical labor up?
Up, yeah.
When I talk about his soft tan era, like what is he supposed to be doing at damn near 50? The
Wow.
fuck? The fuck? You want him like breaking his back at his age, trying to build and buff? That's a young man's game. You caught him at the tail end of his young man. Girl,
Mm.
you are delusional.
Yeah,
In soft hand era, you married a lawyer.
yeah.
What did you
Wrap this
think?
up. It's like wrap it up. The people are tired, like season after season,
Put the fries in the bag.
and move on. They're gonna be grease all at the bottom of the bag. Child, move on, Martha, move on. Speaking of Ashley Darby, go ahead.
Oh no, that was just funny.
No, you speak on her because I speak on her all the time.
Oh, Ashley Darby. Well, first we got to talk about Sheila. Hint and owning Sheila.
Let me go ahead and put on my lip gloss. Wait.
Sleeping in a lean to Sheila. Everybody got to watch your kids, Sheila. I am not surprised you raised a grade B gold digger. Because now Kyle Richards is grade A. You got to
Yeah.
have, family support. You got to have a mother that ain't on drugs to be a grade A gold digger. You got to
Mhm.
be taught that from a young age.
From a young age, yeah.
She's grade B because she was taught how to gold dig through desperation, through lack
Mm.
of option. And as soon as she was old enough, she said, "I'm throwing this poon round the first patsy with the penny," and she did,
And got
and
Michael
she
Darby.
did, and she got Michael Darby. She got them two kids, and then she's like, I don't know what to do because the truth is, you've outlived your usefulness.
Mm.
You are a failed trophy wife. You got two kids, so you're financially secure, but now you got two kids and Sheila. Don't no man want to see you coming with three mouths.
And Sheila's partner that her grandmother loves. And I said that right there. That man had your daughter living under a bridge, not taking care of your grandchild, but you've always loved him.
Mhm. Ten awning. That's a ten awning ass family.
I just, yeah, Ashley is one. What I want her
You
to
can tell
do,
there's something mental going on in that family. You could look at Sheila's eyes. So she got it from the mama.
yeah, she doesn't, Sheila, it looks vacant a lot of the time. Like, what is really, Uncle Lump is the only one that got some, that is like, I don't know. I want Ashley to be able to take care of her children, afford her mortgage payments, afford whatever lifestyle she wants, flourish in yoga and do the things. I just don't want it to come
Ashley,
from Potomac. I want it
Ashley
gone.
needed to get with Earth Day Baby.
Who is Earth David?
That guy, that young guy that she was dating.
Oh, yes.
He would have been good because he will be like her mentally, like you can go through life with him rather than, dealing with the Michael where you kind of always being pushed or being
Yeah.
pulled.
Yeah.
You can have like a true contemporary.
Yeah.
And also, you could tell he probably would have been good with her kids and
Yeah.
like good to be in like that holistic business with. But she gonna try to embarrass him, and that's like,
Oh,
you embarrassed yourself because you are a depreciating asset by the day. Even though you might have gotten the mommy makeover and gotten them breasts pulled up, honey, they're already falling down. They are already gravity already is attacking that surgery. You are not 23 and beautiful anymore. You are over the hill with two children and Sheila. Don't no
no,
rich man want that.
the
And
two.
she is now terrified because I will say, like, yes, you're a housewife, so you are around men of means.
Yeah.
Girl, they'll smile and be like, oh, yeah, I love kids until day three.
Yeah. And with them being little like that and just, yeah. And I think that's why she's always done the most on the show, but it's just, it reeks of I have to keep my job. Like even the
Yeah,
whole
she
Charisse
does.
and her son thing. It's like Mia didn't come out and said you told everybody years ago and nobody cared. So we knew clearly it was for a storyline anyway. But it's like that is so desperate. Like you, and then he was on Watch What Happens Live last night and didn't appreciate her saying anything.
I mean, he said I didn't need a storyline. And I'm like, sir, yes, you did. Now, I'm sorry. I believe your mama put you up to fucking that hoe.
Oh,
Sharice is so desperate to be on that show. And
I
Sharice
agree.
is another one. I've always said, you ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You never was shit. And your children ain't shit.
Child, not the five heartbeats. Okay.
You, is that where that's from?
You ain't gonna be ish, cause I ain't ish. Why would you say that to the boy? They were the parents.
Um,
That's my
but,
favorite movie of all time.
but I'm sorry, Sharice has fought tooth and nail.
Yeah.
And like, if I like, I feel like some of these girls like have got like Buffy. You were on for one season, and you still are trying to make this show your personality. Now, I am sorry that Dr. Jackie got on here and told the world you're infertile, but slap her. Don't take it out on the rest of us.
Yeah.
Just slap Jackie. Slap Jackie Walters hard. Slap her thoroughly. Take a whack and weave the damn it.
And
She deserves it for what she did to you.
yeah.
But then once you slap her, you'll be able to move on.
Move on. Yeah.
That's what Buffy needs. Just slap her.
Yeah. She
Slap
hasn't had
the hell out
her
of her.
closure because Jackie still was like, I'm sorry. I'm done with it.
Exactly.
So
And you never went back at Jackie and but I digress.
Ashley, yeah.
Oh, wait, but where was I with Ashley? Oh, her embarrassing herself.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like you might be in a circle, but they're not going to choose you. And she doesn't know what to do now. And Earth Day Baby was her last chance.
Earth Day Baby is such a funny name. And the way that it's like you purposely brought him on to embarrass him. And at one point, you were the him until you got married.
And when that child support runs out, you'll be the him again.
Yeah, but now she's saying they're back. They've circled the block again. But with Ashley, I feel like you never can tell if she's lying or not.
I could have seen that being, a little storyline to see, okay, let's see if you're likable. I'm going to bring you on camera. Because again, that's where I was with Sharice sending her son to
yes.
school.
Oh, yeah.
Like the fact that every time they have a scene and Sharice can make her way there unmiked, she will still sidle up and just stand next to Giselle, stand next to ever who the camera is on so that she can be in the scene.
Yeah.
If you're willing to do that, you'll tell your son, look, hunch that hussy. You can tell she's loose. Because I'm sorry, what child in a Black household is fucking their parents' friends?
And when you've known them since you were a minor.
That's just like, that ain't shit we do.
Yeah, and I keep seeing people say they were both consenting adults. That's not the point. I have friends who have kids in their 20s. Never. I don't care if they had friends whose kids were in their 30s and I'm in my 40s. Never. That is a child to me.
Out of and also, and like even like taking let's take you out of it. He's sleeping with his mom's friends. Where's his loyalty to his mom? Like, out of loyalty to my mom, I would not do that. Out of loyalty to the family, I would not do that. I'm not looking for anything. But that's my mom's friend. That would be weird. Where is his loyalty? Where is his sense of incest? Where is it?
Did you say his sense of incest?
His sense of incest. And here's another incest theory while I have you on the line.
Okay, I'm here with my coffee.
Teresa and her brother fucked when they were in their teens. Damn.
You almost made me spit my coffee on my good sweatshirt.
You were fighting for your life.